guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos, but I also do others like this plan with me that you're about to see here. This is my very first Schedule Like a Boss video in this new series that I'm doing, and all that really means is diving a little bit deeper into my weekly plans, daily plans, and color blocking, time blocking, and making everything very precise. So this is my new Happy Planner Classic size. This is the Disney one, and I mentioned this in my previous video. I'm not really a Disney girl, but I'm not opposed to it. It's just not something that I really seek out, but this is so subtle. So if you really aren't into Disney, I still think that this is a really good choice. Very cute choice because it's got so many florals and cute designs. I mean, it really is cute. So we're just going to jump into the very first full week of January, and that will start with a Monday. That's how Happy Planner has it laid out. And what I like about this is the size. Not only is this segmented into a lined vertical layout, but the lines are the perfect size for writing. So I also have a lined vertical layout in one of my big Happy Planners, and the blocks are just a little bit too large. Like I feel like I need to write like a double sentence in each one of those for, to take up the space, but these are just perfect. So a lot of detail can be placed here, but also you don't have to get too detailed, unless you want to. It's totally up to you. So the only thing is, this is not actually timed. The one in the Happy Planner that I have, the big size, has the times here, and I believe it goes 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But this is nice because you can start your day then with any time that you choose. So if your day starts at 6 a.m. or even earlier, you can start that here. You can even write the numbers in. I have saved my plastic packaging from here, and this is what I like so much about using the straight edge plastic pages, I guess. These are just the ones that protect the Happy Planner on the outside. So you don't have to make your line this way and kind of work it this way. You can actually make it just like this if you wanted to create little blocks here, and you can still see through it and know that you're being super precise. So I love using these. Don't throw these away, guys. Just trim them down and use them for your line drawings. I am going to get into maybe some time elements, and then we'll come back and we'll start plugging in activities. Over here, I'm going to start plugging in my things to do outside of the home, whether it's errands or plans or places to go, things like that. I'm going to put in this color. It's kind of like a berry color. Some of these processes that I'm coming up with, I'm not sure that they're not going to change. So I just want to put it out there that if you see my system changing or the way I'm doing things changing, I'm just using January as kind of like a prototype for how I move forward and how I do things you know, in months to come. I guess, in my opinion, I feel pretty ambitious trying to do a video every day this month, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to do the exact same thing with February. I'm going to see how it works and see how, you know, time consuming it is. You know, I want to grow my channel. I want to do things with intentions and with goals. And in order to do that, I want to have plans in place and systems and a process for things. So I'm just putting it out there just so you guys know that this is going to be a bit of a learning curve as we go along. I want to use this month as kind of like not a trial and error, but almost. You know, I just want to see how things go. And I've never been so regimented in my entire life on YouTube as I have been in the past few weeks as far as doing things with a schedule. I'm hoping that it pays off. So right now in blue, in fact, this was the wrong color to use. Yep. All right, I already screwed up because the blues were so similar that I wasn't paying attention. So I'm gonna get out my handy dandy whiteout. I hate using this whiteout. It just, I don't know, I don't press right. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. Okay, so my YouTube action items are going to be in this lighter blue. And as I was looking at it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm good, but I didn't switch. It's not really that different. All right, so edit and upload. That means also scheduling uploads. Ugh, it's so hard to write on this. Once you screw it up, it's very hard to go back. I'm gonna put make dinner. I'm back to the dark blue, the navy blue. And that means it's an action item taking place at home, or it's cleaning, or it's just a chore, something like that. And then dinner will be at 6:30. Now, if you guys are interested, I did do a meal planning video, and that is already up on my channel. And clean kitchen is going to come right after dinner. We don't sit around the table for very long. My husband gets home around, I don't know, 10 after 6, 6:15. From 6:30 to 7, that's plenty of time for us to eat dinner. We just don't sit there and make an evening of it. I think that's it for Monday. And what I'd like to do, but I'm not sure that I'm going to do it, I'd like to still go back in and highlight some of these things like color block, but I just don't know if that's going to smudge everything. I don't know. Into Tuesday, which is my first day back to work. So I'm actually gonna write work here on all the rest of the days of the week, because I do start at 8 a.m. and sometimes I'll go in at 7:30, sometimes I'll go in at 7. It just depends. Like if I want to take a legitimate full lunch hour, I need to go in early. But sometimes I just work through my lunch and then I do an 8 to 4. Okay, so we have work plugged in, and then on Tuesday I have a couple other items for work. So I need to do project organization around 9 a.m. So that'll give me enough time to come in, check emails and things like that. And then at 11, we are going to have a team meeting just to kind of recap, because everybody's been off on break, you know, doing our thing. That is all I have down for work. All right. It's going to be just kind of getting back into things, like getting back into the groove. So it's not going to be too crazy this week. Plugging in my breaks. I don't usually take my 15-minute breaks. We are entitled to them. And I don't usually take them, but I want to be conscious of that this coming week. So actually, I'm going to plug that in every day for the rest of the week. And I'm going to use that 15 minutes for my reading. Now, if you have watched my previous videos, you know that one of my tracker items in my bullet journal is to make sure that I set aside 15 minutes a day to read, but I do want that to be longer. So what I may do is I may split that up and do 15 and 15 while I'm still at work. But I think I want to get into the habit too of just reading a little bit, maybe just a chapter or two before bed. I think it's better for me to do that than to, you know, be staring at my phone or, you know, just continuing to watch TV and all that kind of stuff. 4:30, we're going to have an early dinner tomorrow, and we are going to eat out. And we go to a little diner that is super, super inexpensive. It's actually cheaper for us to eat there most of the time than it is for us to cook the same thing at home, because there's just the two of us usually. And then let's see, on Friday, I'm gonna flip around just because I have this particular pen out. Friday, I do need to go to the bank, and I'm gonna put that down for, I'm gonna put it down for 4:30, but I'm probably gonna be there like about 10 after, quarter after, but I'm gonna put that down at 4:30. And then quickly, very, very quickly, I'm gonna do a quick dinner prep. And then I'm gonna hopefully eat dinner right around 6. It'll probably be about 10 after, as soon as my husband gets home. And then we're gonna get ready, and then we're going to go to a friend's house right around 7. And then we're going to have like an after Christmas, not a celebration, but we haven't seen this set of friends. They're having some people over since before the holidays. So we're gonna get together finally and do that. So on Saturday, I'm gonna run some errands at around 11. Then we're gonna go out to dinner. I'm not sure where we're going. I need to throw in some laundry before we leave, even if I can't dry it. So, you know what? I am going to put down film down here. I can't see us being there for more than like 3 hours or so. So, I don't know what time I'll get to that, but I will get to that. So, on 1 o'clock on Saturday, I'm also going to film. And then, let's see what else. Meal planning on Sunday, and then I film that, and I do that before I go to the grocery store so I can have everything very organized. And let's see, I'm going to go back to this on Sunday. So I'm gonna take the dogs for a walk. We usually don't do more than 20 minutes. I can set aside a half hour, but our dogs, they're old and they just don't want to, especially if it's cold. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to start my deep cleaning. And if I get up earlier, I'll change these. But I want to continue that. And I'm going to do the same thing on Saturday. So dog walk and deep clean. And what I might do is just segment it like upstairs, downstairs, like, you know, on alternate days. I'm going to start making dinner on Sunday about 5. And then we'll probably eat dinner around 6. And I'm making quiche. I'm very excited for it because I haven't done that in a long time and it just sounds awesome. So that's on the meal plan. And then we'll do kitchen cleanup at 6:30. I don't know when I'm going to clean up the kitchen here, but I'll get to it at some point. And then on Thursday, where were we? I'm going to dog walk when I get home. Now, usually what we'll do any other time of the day, and if my husband comes home on a break, he'll do this, but if we get home at any other time, wait, what was I saying? Oh my gosh. My head is all over the place. Okay, so usually if he comes home for a break, he'll take them for a quick walk. Or if not, I'll do it when I get home. It just depends. The other times of the day when they have to go outside, we have a fenced-in backyard, so we just let them outside, and they just kind of hang out there for a little while and do their thing. But yeah, they're pretty good about stuff. So I'm going to dinner prep at 5:30. This is such a long video, but it's the first time I'm doing it. So I'm just kind of getting into the swing of things and see how this works. I'm sure I'll find a way to expedite things as we go along. And then clean kitchen. And then Wednesday, I need to put down a dog walk, even if I don't end up doing it. Now, if it's deep snow outside, we don't do the walk. They don't want to do it. They're short, they're short little dogs, and they just won't have it. So, you know, it's all contingent on weather and stuff like that. Our dogs are funny. They don't really like the outdoors. One of them does. She likes going outside, and actually she has like the thickest coat, and so she enjoys, you know, being outside even when it's cold. The other two, they do not like it. They're so fussy. They're just ridiculous. Dog walk. My husband's home on Tuesday, so he'll take them for a walk. And I believe that is it. So let's take a look at how this turned out. All right. Now, what's nice about this is that as my week goes along, I'm going to take this book to work with me, and I'm going to try and keep on schedule for everything, and then also add things as we go. So if there's anything else that occurs while I'm at work, or if I have to leave during the day for any reason, you know, to run an errand or something, I'll plug it in here, because I also want to just look back at this and use it kind of as an archive of how I'm spending my time, especially this particular month when I'm doing all this trial and error processes. But yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I think that this is a really nice skeleton outline that is going to keep me on task, and that's the most important thing right now when I'm trying to get back into time management, which is something that I've been pretty loose about, you know, over the past couple of years. But I just want to kind of tighten things up and, you know, get things really moving and efficient, you know, as much as possible. So that is what my first Schedule Like a Boss video looks like. And I think this is pretty good. I really like how this is shaping up. So let me know what you think if you do something similar. I know that a lot of people do things like this. You know, they use Excel or maybe another kind of digital program. But for now, I'm going to leave this analog style. I like pen to paper, and I like, you know, I guess the action of writing things out, because I think when you write things, it also kind of reaffirms it in your mind, and then you kind of get used to everything, and you know, it just, I don't know, it sticks better. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really do like this little Disney planner. Again, I'm not a huge Disney fan, but I think this one is subtle enough where I'm just appreciating it for the cuteness and the florals. So thanks again for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, I would all the time, I always say it every time, love if you stuck around and did so. I have lots of things planned for my channel. So hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you next time. Take care.